Hey YouTube, today our minifigure orders arrived, so we're building some minifigs. Hey everyone and welcome to Bricktown TV. Today we took delivery of around 80 minifigures parts that we want to build into minifigures. These minifigures will be used to finish off our parade in Bricktown, as you can see here, and also for some of the others we'll be doing another LEGO street story in a few weeks time, so stay tuned for that. If you missed our previous episodes on building this parade, then do check out the link in the top right, and also if you enjoy this video don't forget to show me by hitting that like button. If you've not been following our LEGO city build, then do hit that subscribe button too so you can stay informed about new developments within Bricktown. Now, as I said, we have around 80 various minifigures to build today, so these have all been purchased from LEGO Pick-a-Brick, so have taken a varied amount of time in order for delivery. So first up, let's take a closer look at each of the individual elements we have, and then we're going to take a first look at our minifigure heads. We have a selection of male and female faces with various expressions, as well as different age groups, and we've also purchased various skin tones, which are fairly recent additions to the Pick-a-Brick lineup. One thing I did overlook was that the different hand colours for the torsos, so we do have some mismatches between the skin tones of the heads and the hands, with some torsos only having yellow hands, so I'll have to swap these out over time so the minifigures look more correct when they're being viewed. Next up, you can see we take a closer look at the legs we purchased. Most of these are standard legs with a few different colours. We also have a few with some printed details such as some pockets or belts. And we also have standard legs but some with shorter legs so we can create minifigure children. I've also managed to get a disabled one-legged set of legs, and you'll see that in the lineup as well. Next we'll take a look at the torsos. Again, we have various designs here covering different seasons of clothes fashion as well as gender outfits. I purchased some younger children looking torsos to add to the shorter legs so we can create some children in our crowds and scenes. You'll also notice, as I mentioned before, we have yellow hands with a few of them having some gloves or alternative skin tones, but I do need to get some more to match some of the heads that we've got left over. And at the end you'll also notice in the torsos I've included the baby minifigure. Here you can see an array of hair pieces that I've picked up, and I suspect I'll probably need to get some more of these, as I think I've purchased too many female type wigs, and we'll have to see how it turns out once we've built all of our minifigures. Finally, here you can see a range of accessories I purchased too, just to add a bit more detail to the minifigures. So we'll have some additional details such as cameras, laptops, briefcases, hats, mugs and many more. So those are all of the individual parts. Let's start building our minifigures first by matching the legs and the torsos together. And I'll probably start with matching some of the policemen that I've purchased, as I've purchased 4 police officers ready for the police barricades that we've got in our parade. As you can see, I've got 3 extra torsos that need some legs, so we'll keep those for another batch of minifigures in the future. Now all the torsos are in place and the legs, let's move over and match our heads to our bodies. We'll start by matching the children's heads to bodies first, and we'll zoom in a little bit more so you can take a closer look. So that's all of our minifigures matched up with heads. Again, they're a couple of heads short, so we've got a few torsos and bodies that are left over, but we'll put them to the side and use them in the future. Now let's move on to matching the wigs and hats that we have for the minifigures, and we'll start again with the police officers. As you can see, we are short on some wigs for men, but I'll leave those minifigures without wigs for now, and we'll get some more in the future, as well as some more female minifigures to use up the leftover wigs. Now we'll move on to matching the accessories to each of the minifigures. Now the minifigures are complete, let's take a walk down the lineup to see them in closer detail. As mentioned, these will be used to line the street parade that we've built in previous episodes, and we'll use a smaller number in a future street story which will be coming up in a couple of episodes time on the channel. If you enjoyed this episode, then do hit that like button and hit that subscribe button with the bell notification on to be notified about the future episodes that we've got coming up, including placing the minifigures along the parade. And until next time, stay safe and I'll see you then.